Hi everybody, Professor Jim Rocks Math, County College of Morris, Randolph, New Jersey, one of the top two-year colleges in the United States of America. I think it was ranked 12th. Might be off, but it's definitely in the top 20. Okay, all right, we're still doing basic math and basic algebra. We didn't get to algebra yet, so we're still doing the basic math part, and this is video 10 in the series. So we're going to look at comparisons, which have two other names, and we're going to look at mixed number subtraction. Hopefully not too confusing. Might be right now, but we're going to get rid of confusion. So, okay, let's take a look at comparisons first. All right. We have something called a ratio. It compares one thing to another thing. Okay, how much grass seed you need, pounds of grass seed, to how many square feet of lawn? We can do that, right? Let's say this is grass seed. This is square feet. Lawn. Okay. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Luigi's Pizza in Succothon, New Jersey, and Knight's Automotive in Succothon, New Jersey. Okay. Let's say we have 2 pounds of grass seed for 400 square feet of lawn. Okay. That's called a ratio. It's comparing one thing to another thing. That would be too easy, of course. So we use that comparison to figure out something else. That's why we're doing math. That's why we're doing algebra. Algebra is to figure things out. They used algebra for the microwave. They used algebra for GPS. They used algebra for passing somebody on the highway. We don't sit there and think, hey, we're using algebra. But we are. Okay. This is called a ratio. When they start comparing to other things, we have to keep it in the same categories. So if grass seed is in the numerator, grass seed stays in the numerator, and in this case, square feet of lawn stays in the denominator. Okay. All right, right now, we'll put a question mark. Okay, if it's algebra, we don't have a question mark, we have a letter. A letter means we don't know. It's okay not to know in algebra. No boss will yell at you if you're in a meeting and you say, it's algebra, I don't know. You know, if it's a business meeting, they might get upset. But if it's algebra, you say you don't know, great, we'll go find out. That's why we do algebra. Okay, so let's use a letter. Number one letter of algebra, X. Okay, so we don't know how much grass seed. And let's say the people move from one house with a backyard of 400 square feet, and then they get another house, and it has a backyard that's 4,400 square feet. Okay. So this is our comparison. All right. And another word for comparison, where it has two ratios, it's called a proportion. You knew that was coming. Okay, it had to have a name. It's math. Everything in math has a name. Okay. All right. So we have two pounds of grass seed to 400 square feet of lawn equals, we don't know how much grass seed to 4,400 square feet of lawn. Okay. Now for this, we can do this a couple ways. It's math. You can do things more than one way. You can say, okay, let's take 4,400 and divide it by 400 and see how many times 400 had to get multiplied. Okay, let's do it. 400 goes into 440 one time. Again. One more time. So it goes in 11 times. So we had to take 400, increase it 11 times to get to 4,400. So we would take 2 and increase that 11 times to get X. So x is going to be equal to 22. That's one way of doing things. All right, you say that might be kind of bulky, and you're probably right. I'm not going to disagree. I do it a different way. It's math. You can do it 8 ways, 9 ways, 11 ways, 6 ways, depends on the problem. I do what they simply call cross multiply, which is really diagonally multiply. All right, so we take 400 times x, because it's diagonal. All right, we get 400x. We're doing algebra. We didn't even announce it yet. I will announce it. We are now doing algebra. Okay, 400x equals 2 times 4,400, or 8,800. Okay, this is now algebra. The number that's matched up with our unknown or our don't know, or in algebra terms, it's called a variable. Doesn't that sound better? Variable instead of I have no idea what this thing is? Okay, it's a variable. Okay, equals a number or an amount. Okay. Coefficient, variable, multiplying, amount on the other side of the equation. When we want to move things around, we do the opposite. We're multiplying, the opposite of multiplying, dividing. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We break up the band between the 400 and the x. Not literally breaking up the band. Okay. So we're going to split it. So we're multiplying, so we're going to divide by 400 to have x by itself. So we find out what our unknown is. $400 over itself, 50 billion over itself, anything over itself is 1. We divide by the same thing, we get 1. So we get 1x, or x. We divide 400 into 8,800. We do that on a calculator or by hand. And we get x is equal to 22. Get the same exact answer. So we need 22 pounds of grass seed for the 4,400 square feet of yard for the grass. Okay, that works. Now we have algebra. We've got 3 parts: coefficient, number, don't have the slightest idea. Our unknown, called the variable in math. You can use x, y, z, elemental p, any letter you like. And we have an amount or a number. And then we just divide through by the coefficient, and we get our variable hanging out by itself, and then we solve our problem. Okay, that's the beginning of algebra. Okay, thanks. That's the end of video number 10. See you on video number 11.